On October 7th, they were on the front line against Hamas rockets. Traces of the attack are still visible throughout the village. Rocket shrapnel on the ground, and cars torn apart by the impact, all bearing witness to the violence. But it's the people who are most affected.
I have 4 cousins who died in front of my eyes. It's a disaster. A rocket fell on the village around 6:30 a.m. We all ran to see what happened, if anyone was hurt. There was only material damage, so we moved away and sat down in a tent, the whole family. Gradually, the people dispersed, and there were just 5 people in the tent. Shortly afterwards, a missile fell on the tent. 4 died, and 1 is still in hospital.
Since the beginning of the war, the Bedouin community has suffered at least 19 deaths from Hamas. Some by rockets, others killed at point-blank range during the terrorist incursions of October 7th. A traumatic experience for the entire community.
The majority of casualties in the Bedouin community occurred within 48 hours of the attack. We lost around 20 people. There were many wounded and 7 hostages. We were on the front line. Many of us live below the poverty line, and half of the people live outdoors. These people have no protection. People are traumatized.
Nevertheless, the Bedouins are getting involved. Volunteer initiatives have been set up to help both the Bedouin community and the region's Jewish inhabitants. In Hura, east of Beersheba, an emergency council has been set up.
We are all meeting here to provide solutions to the lack of shelter unorganized Bedouin volunteers who want to help. What's more, over 60% of the Bedouin community is under age of 18. So how can we continue to provide them with an education in wartime? We have to set up a remote education system.
Initiatives that try to lighten the burden of war for populations still in shock.